I'm going to try something new. I got some Gouda cheese. I use the chomper for chomping the vegetables and stuff, but this thing on the top, well, I can't help. That green thing, I'm dripping water because I rinsed it out. That is like a grater. So I want to know if it can grate cheese. And if it can grate cheese, it'll be a hell of a lot easier than me trying to do it on the regular cheese grater. I mean, I still do it sometimes, but if I'm like in a pinch. Oh, by the way, there's the last of the meat and the trio. That's not the trio. I didn't put no celery in it, but that's green pepper, garlic, and the onion. Why was I going to cut this? Because I want to taste it. I don't know if... That's not a grater. All I did was squish it. Yeah, that's not a grater. Give me one quick second. I know I got the bake close by. I don't need this. I don't need that. Come on now. Okay. It looks like it could be a grater, right? Oh, that ain't gonna work either. That just basically gave me one slice, which is great because I wanted to have one. Okay. How about this one? You know, it'd help if I read directions. There we go. I can see this being a big ass mess trying to clean. I'd probably be better to do with the grater. I'm breaking little pieces. That's what it looks like. I guess we'll keep trying to use it. It's making a hell of a mess on my thing, though. We'll put that. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass. I'm getting cheese way over here on the counter. This is just, I like Gouda. When I make my queso, see if I can put that on without cutting myself. Yeah, no. In the bowl. When back to what I was saying, see how flighty I can get? Jump from one thing to the next. Anyways, I hope I don't break it. That'll really piss me off. I make nacho cheese. I start with a nacho cheese base, and then I add jalapenos to it. The ones I did last year, I put some ghost pepper in it. But when I do queso, when I make the queso, I make it with smoked Gouda, and I go to, it's on, it's up in Pinconning. It's the place that's got the giant freaking mouse out front. Why can't I think of it? My God. I can see it. It's a mouse with a block of cheese, and I fucking can't think of it. Williams? No. Anyways, there's a cheese place in Pinconning, and It's right on the main road there. I go up there. When they cut their cheeses, they have their big blocks of cheese and stuff. When they cut their cheeses to make stuff look pretty, all their scrap parts of it gets put together and it gets shrunk wrapped in a bag, and they sell them really freaking cheap. Like you can get like 4 pounds of a cheese, and it's called the ends. 4 pounds ends cheese for like $4. It's like ridiculous how cheap it is there. Nikki's the one that showed me that place, but I'll go there and get a bunch of cheeses because you know you can freeze cheese. It's not recommended, but I have done it. Let's see. It's good, but I'm slaughtering this thing up. This looks horrible. This will have to sit and soak for a while. Plus, I got these ones dirty. I'm done with that shit. Dump this in here. Over it. I love my chomper for chomping the veggies, especially when I want to make like salsa. Something along those lines. But for cheese, nope, not happening. I will go back to my regular cheese grater and freaking do it myself. Because that one is a lot easier. And I've only cut myself a dozen times. So that ain't too bad. I remember I was trying to make, I was doing it with potatoes. And I wasn't paying attention. And I dragged it down through and took the tips off every single one of my fingers. I mean, that was in bad shape. That was bad. There was blood all over. I had to go to the hospital. They said basically there's nothing they can do. The skin was all dead. So it's not like they could sew the tips of my fingers back on. There. Now, if I need more cheese, look at this mess I made. If I need more cheese, I've got a bag of Colby Jack in the fridge that's already pre-shredded. I know it's a controversy. I go back and forth. You can get a block of cheese cheaper than you can a bag of cheese because it's not grated yet. You can either grate it yourself, or if you're lazy, not lazy, I did not mean to say lazy, in a hurry, busy, then you could get the pre-shredded, already shredded up. I get both. Just because sometimes if I feel like grating it, I'll grate it. And sometimes if I don't, I don't. Or I also like to make my mac and cheese with a block cheese. And I melt it that way, the whole block all at once. When I add in the other stuff that I put into it, depending on what kind of mac and cheese I'm making. This was my onion thing. I'm saving it because I'm going to be doing the garlic this year. And these are good for holding the garlic. And then you just put this whole thing like into you can hang it and you can put it into a dark spot and you ain't got to worry about that. This is my bowl of yummies. Now let's get a strainer. I got everything on that side, so let's put you guys on this side. Get this a quick run. And we'll strain out some Hungry Jack. You open the other side, just like you did the front. And dump it out. Open the back, like the front. Oh, you guys notice my shirt? There. And dump it out. It's I have 2 Lhasa Apsos. I don't let their hair get long. This black and white one right here. Imagine that one with the hair cut up short. That's what my Maja looked like. But this is a shirt for Avengers, but they're all Lhasa dogs. I thought it was cute. I liked it. Let this strain out. And then I'm going to get the stove going over there for the potatoes. I want to cook the potatoes for a little while because I want them to get, I like them crispy. I was thinking about cooking the potatoes up, and then once I start the omelet, put the potatoes in with everything else. But with this amount of shit here, I'm going to mix this up well because I'm thinking we're going to have way too much. The omelet, I can make a nice size omelet in that pan and add this to it, but I don't want to overfill it because then it's just going to make a big freaking mess, and I don't feel like doing that. But this here, I'm going to go ahead and sausage. Get the potatoes started. I did cut up that other onion and put that in the pan. So when I'm cooking the potatoes, it's going to have onion in it. I'm going to have to add some oil to it. I'm going to use got the thing's crooked. I'm going to use the avocado oil. I like the flavor of it. Plus, I can let it get heated up really good and not have to worry about it burning and smoking and being a nasty ass mess. So, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to give this a stir, get the potatoes drained, throw them in, and I will be back shortly. Bye for now.